Hello, Capricorn, my cabbage corn friends. I had to think about that for a second. If you were like, what the hell is Cindy talking about? Cabbage corn. If you missed last week's reading or you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for coming by. That's just a name my son came up with, cabbage corn. When he heard me say Capricorn one day, he thought I said cabbage corn. And please let me know in the comments. I know a couple of you said you were inspired to make cabbage corn soup. So I'd like to know how that went and how it tasted. And if it was good, please feel free to put the whole recipe in the in your comment section so we can all try it and share it and let us know if it did produce quite a bit of gas or whatever. So we're gonna do a spiritual guidance spread. I have no idea where this is going. Just to be honest, the last two have just been like, don't take it. No, spirit is so bossy sometimes. All right. Two perspectives. I'm getting two different perspectives. So, okay, we got that. The fish. So I feel like this is what's been going on too. The cards have just been coming out. Like somebody's being really pushy. Somebody's being really pushy here. I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck. And this is, I'm using this deck just to talk about, well, what is this? What's coming out as your spiritual concern or your journey in your life? Like, what's going on? I'm just saying like the last two. So we have the fish. Now the fish for me in this deck, you can say is like Pisces energy because that is associated with Piscean. But specifically with the energy of this card is always been for me about, you know, it's a big carp and there's a quarter moon here, which represents cycles and changes and shifts. And the fish has been in a small pond and it's getting ready to go into a bigger pond, or it's taking that leap, to go into a bigger pond. And it's because the pond that it's in is not fulfilling growth anymore. The pond that it's in, it's grown as much as it can in that pond. So this is going into a bigger pond. And yeah, there's going to be challenges there. Yeah, it might be a little bit scary or nerve-wracking, but there's growth and there's opportunity in that bigger pond. So that's the underline. Now the cards that came out, there's four, and I split them into two groups because looking at them, I just immediately felt two perspectives. So we have the elephant, the sun coming in there, the elephant and the bee. And we have the crocodile and the swan. And it's interesting because none of these are showing up with your energy in them. But that doesn't mean anything because you could be harnessing something. I'm going to kind of describe what I see here and you're going to see which one you fit. And then sometimes it could be two aspects of yourself coming together. So the first one here, the elephant and the bee, I think I'm going to adjust the blinds. I think, yeah, it's coming. It's been cloudy all day. Now the sun, I don't think that really helps. It's that crescent area above my window. I don't know, do they make curved blinds? Do they do that? I don't know. And even if they did, could you get it now? I don't know. The elephant and the bee. So we have fire and air energy. The elephant is working its way slowly towards something. It can't necessarily see the destination, but it knows that the destination is there. It may not know how far it has to go to get to it. I think you can relate to this, Capricorn. I hate to, put all business and stuff on you, but yeah, you guys like that. It's kind of like, imagine you've come out of college or university and you've got hopes for yourself that someday this is what you want to do or accomplish. And it really is maybe the last step even before retirement. Like I want to be the CEO of this, or I want to have my own company and this is what it would do. But you know, you're not coming out of college or university and hitting that. There's a whole bunch of steps to get there. So yeah, you don't know how long it's going to take. You can have a plan. Oh, geez, I feel bad for like a lot of graduates right now because there's not like, everything is shut down. And I was seeing on the news, a lot of kids or young adults had jobs lined up and they got phone calls and said, sorry, we can't, you know, maybe we'll call you back, maybe we won't. So it's kind of like, that's really frustrating because you're at that point in your life where you're just ready to go out, right? Like ready to do, to apply what it is you've been studying and learning and getting ready to do. So there is this sense of, I don't know how long it takes to get there. But I think you're getting really close. Someone here is getting really close. There's a lot of passion and desire fueling this. And with the bee with the air, the bee is sort of the center of attention. It's kind of like, I say you. So I don't know if this is applying to more of you, these two energies. It's like you, or someone you're dealing with, has been working on something very steadily, like step by step by step by step, you know, like really putting in the work and the effort to get there. And it's really garnishing attention. It's kind of putting them in the spotlight, putting you in the spotlight here. Now the swan and the crocodile, both water energies and both very different though. I mean the swan, well, unless you've dealt with, I've seen them though. I've seen them. There's a pond down a town a little bit south of here, and they have swans on it, and the swans will go out and they'll kill. They will kill the other bird. They will claim that pond. So they can, I don't want to say, I was going to say like a swan, as you see, it's very graceful, very delicate. But in the right circumstances, it can become a kind of predatory. But for all, you know, just for the sake of simplicity, let's say that the swan too is reflecting on itself. But again, it's garnishing attention. It's garnishing. Both you and someone else are attracting attention here. You seem to be attracting like positive attention, and this one is not for some reason. This is very predatory. With the crocodile looking at the swan. The swan has been diving deeply. The swan has been self-reflecting, and maybe its guard is down and the crocodile is coming in. No. I'm going to pull a tarot card to sit right between the two of you. What is the connection or relationship between the two of these energies? You're both doing your thing and you're both garnishing attention. Whoever is in this elephant bee energy, it's good, but I'm worried about the crocodile looking at the swan. I'm a little worried about the crocodile looking at the swan. So what is the relationship connection between, I want to see the elephant and the swan, because the bee and the crocodile feel like separate things looking in on you and them. Connection between, so the connection between the elephant and the swan here. The Mother of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This is somebody that you share some sort of new truth with. Someone that you share some sort of new truth with. You may have recently communicated, or they have communicated something to you. So this is a new. Whoever you're connecting with here, you have shared some sort of new truth with them, or they have shared some sort of new truth with you, or it's mutual. So that's the connection. That's how you can identify this. Both you and them know something new here. And it's the truth with the Mother of Swords. It's brought in clarity, and it's like this lightning bolt. This lightning bolt of truth and clarity that has come through. Okay, so we're going to go into the tarot here. It's interesting that this fish is here for jumping into a larger pond. It does, like the elephant, it could be some sort of a promotion, because I got that whole scenario of, you know, this is something that you or feels like you have been working towards to get, and you're getting positive attention here. It's really positive. It's like the focus here, but it's positive. You're being creative. You're doing this really well, and it's bringing you into a bigger pond. I feel like your person with the swan and the crocodile is also working towards something that's very self-reflective, but there's a crocodile in their pond. There's almost like a crocodile waiting in their pond. So let's see what the tarot tells us. Four of Swords at the bottom. Healing, resting. Okay, the Chariot. I'm really sorry if things are like, it's hard to focus because of I can't really do anything about it unless I completely move where I'm sitting, but I'm not going to do that. So the Chariot is your motivation for guidance here right now, how to move forward, trying to get something to move forward, trying to go in a direction, trying to get this going. Area in your life you're anxious or disheartened about is the Fool, is taking a leap of faith. They're kind of matching up here, like getting some movement here, trying to get it to move, trying to get it to go. Events affecting you that you are not aware of, energy, the Nine of Pentacles. This is a very independent, self-reliant energy, looking really good, doing your thing really good. And it's interesting saying that, looking really good, doing your thing really good, because both you and someone else here have attention directed towards you. Have attention directed towards you. It's like if you and someone, so let's say that you and someone else, you're both single, you're both talking, maybe you're dating, I don't know what it is, but you're both doing your thing really, really well. And whatever your thing is, one of you is drawing like positive attention and the other one is drawing crocodiles. So the advice card, what to do or not, or yeah, this is interesting. Who had this? Was it Sagittarius had this in the same spot for advice? Let's not do that. Someone got mad last time. I don't know if they got mad. They got frustrated. Like, it gets really confusing when you keep referring to another sign in a reading, but when it is so obvious that I have picked up the storyline from the reading I just did into the next one, like if that reading is resonating at all with you that you're watching, you should probably go watch the other one because it seems like the same storyline. So that's why I do that. But the Two of Pentacles here is the advice. So balancing two parts, two aspects of your life, two aspects of something here. Best way to move away from your worries is the Star, is balance, is achieving balance, inner balance, really shining your light and focusing on kind of like your gifts, focusing on what it is you want to manifest, how to move forward in a positive light, the Death card, some sort of ending here to have a rebirth. Some sort of ending in something to have a rebirth. Possible result if you follow the advice, which is the Six of Cups. This has been coming out as kind of like putting roots in somewhere, putting really positive roots in the ground so that it can grow and nourish into something much more than what it is. Like having a really solid, bountiful root system so that growth can catch up almost. Because the root system should at least be the same size as the canopy of the tree, right? I mean, to have this root system is bigger than the tree. So it is like that tree's not going to collapse. It's not going to get blown over in a storm. There's a much stronger foundation holding it than what you even see above. crocodile. Why does the crocodile want? There's something going on with this crocodile. It kind of feels like your person, but you know, you guys got to take it as you will. So this is what I'm going to clarify right away. You might even be in the same pond with this person, and for whatever reason, their attention is positive, but there's crocodiles looking at you. There are crocodiles looking at you, or them, however this goes. It's really bouncing back and forth. The crocodiles. What is going on with the crocodiles? The Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the King of Pentacles. These crocodiles. So maybe it's crocodiles looking after you, looking out at you, because the King of Pentacles is coming up here. Take it as it resonates. So looking out, making a choice. The Two of Wands, the simplest way for me to always describe it is making a choice in partnership. And the Hanged Man here, sitting here and being indecisive, wanting to make a choice, being indecisive. The crocodile energy, it doesn't look like it's moving. It doesn't look like it's doing anything, which, yeah, is kind of like a crocodile, right? It's sitting underneath the surface of the water. It's sitting underneath the surface of the water, and it's getting ready to attack, or it would be ready to attack. It's waiting, because the crocodile watches for that moment of vulnerability. You know, you've dropped your guard just ever so slightly, right? Then the crocodile goes in. With this King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is a very solid energy, so it's like it watches for this weakness. It's watching for a weakness here. The Elephant and the Bee. This sounds like a children's storybook. The Elephant and the Bee. 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 The Four of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Swords. Can you all see that? This is clearly walking away from some sort of, I want to say, like a commitment or a marriage, and then being like the King of Swords, like being very businesslike. So you could be dealing with someone who has recently left a commitment, and maybe that's the truth that you know between this person. But the crocodiles are definitely, I want to really say, like, there's some sort of warning here. Because the crocodile is sitting on a sword. It's almost like you can't see it, or you don't know that it's there. So let's look at there. Let's go down here. Somebody's jumping into a bigger pond. Somebody has an opportunity. But you just got to be careful what's in that pond. You know what I want to say too? If both of you are going into the same pond, you're going into the same pond. If you go into that pond as an elephant, a crocodile is not taking you down. That's probably the one animal that the crocodile is not going after. But a swan, oh yeah. Yeah, you're gone. You're done. You're dead. I mean, they'll take down a wildebeest, right? Or water buffalo. No, not a water. I don't know. They take down a water. Yeah, the wildebeest. They take down wildebeest. They take down lions. They take down... But an elephant is a little too big. Like, there's no way the crocodile is going to take down that elephant. And I want to say too, like, someone will come in the comments and go, do you know there's a video where a crocodile took down a little elephant? But this is like a big, almost like a rogue male elephant. Like, that's not, I don't think the crocodiles are going after that. Unless he's stuck deep in the mud and can't get out. And it's still going to be a struggle, like, to probably even just bite through that thick skin. That's the thing too. This elephant energy has a very thick skin. This elephant energy knows how to handle the crocodile. The swan is very delicate. Very soft, very yummy, right? Like supple, yummy meat. So that's prime prey for the crocodile. So the Chariot, what is your motivation for guidance here? How to move forward, moving forward, but moving forward like kind of with your heart with the Chariot. Clarification for the Chariot. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So it's wanting to move forward in a very stable way, but there's a burden that has to be released here. Something has got to be dropped for this to be balanced. And yeah, because there's some sort of danger. I'm really getting that. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what you guys are doing out there. I don't know. It's a little, just go shopping. Like, you gotta have your mask and your sanitizer. Okay, the Fool. Area in your life you're anxious or disheartened about. Some sort of leap of faith. Taking the plunge, taking the jump. Oh, you know what? Look at this. It's like a little, like a little bird. Right? And it's what are the two things here that crocodile is going to take out? Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see. This Fool card. The Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, again the Chariot, and the Justice card. So there's a leap of faith. It's almost like somebody needs to take a leap of faith. I want to say somebody needs to not jump into the pond. Because one of these, the pond is dangerous to somebody here. The Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. It's almost as if balance is here. There needs to have movement. We need a different type of balance. Like one form of balance has been creating movement. But now there's almost an additional direction to go in, an additional road to go down. And it might be whatever this big pond is, jumping into this big opportunity or this new cycle. And now there needs to be a different form of balance, a different form of justice for this leap of faith to happen. Or that is the leap of faith. Trusting in the process, maybe not to jump into the pond. Or not to have someone jump into the pond with you. It could be, I'm kind of getting like let's say you and a friend have been, oh, goodness, it's funny. Most of you won't relate to this because most of you probably haven't watched the show Corner Gas. Here it's a Canadian program. So but what I'm going to say is, so it's just a small town in Saskatchewan. And one of the people has started dating this girl. But they find out that she's from this other town, and I don't know why, but the whole little town hates everyone from that little town. So every time they say that town's name, they're like, oh, they spit. It's just like, spit. So then it becomes this big, like, it's almost as if one of you fits in the pond, but the other doesn't. But you both are connected somehow. But you both are somehow connected here. It's not so much... I think it's almost like being baited. That's what I'm getting here. One of you going into this pond could be baited. And the crocodiles will get you. So the events affecting you in that way. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. That's interesting. The Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, if this is Capricorn, I know that you're not going to be happy with what I'm going to tell you. I'm still, you know, I kind of said you felt like the elephant. I think you'll be happier with that scenario. This could even be a work relationship thing because someone needs to walk away from what it is that you're working on. And that could be it too, because it could be an office politics that's coming in here, and one of you is easily going to be a target. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, walking away from the Eight of Pentacles. So the advice is the Two of Pentacles, balancing these two parts of your life. I don't think you should go in the pond. I'm telling you, it's just like, I'm really just getting this energy of being baited, being like very susceptible to what this is. So the Two of Pentacles, advice. The Two of Pentacles, I hate it when they do that to me. They gave us a little more though. They gave us more than just the Two of Pentacles. It was like really. The Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups. This is balancing something in your life here. Balancing two elements of your life. And it's really being exaggerated here with the Two of Pentacles coming out to clarify the Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, like this is a lot of sleepless nights. With the King of Cups. So something that you have a lot of feelings or emotions towards. You could be dealing with the King of Cups who has a lot of feeling and emotion towards perhaps you. And this would, like, I don't know, almost make it hard to sleep at night with this Nine of Swords. I'm getting like more and more with the cards that have come out here, like with this Nine of Pentacles and having to walk away from the Eight of Pentacles. Because there's two people here. There's two people here. You share some sort of truth. And in this pond, it's like a pond that you share. One of you has the thicker skin. One of you has the, you know, well, the size, the weight to push through with the crocodiles. You know, they can't get you. But the other one is very vulnerable in this. The Star. The best way to move away from your worries is the Star. With the Ace of Pentacles. So some sort of new beginning. So whoever walks away, they do have some sort of new beginning. Sorry, it's like some sort of new beginning in something that is actually more for them to shine. More for that person to shine. And walk towards your new beginning. Walk towards your new beginning and shine. And get your, like, continue to be balanced. Because the Star is a very high vibrational energy where you're going to really start manifesting amazing stuff. Because this feels like, yeah, the crocodile is not good. You know what I'm getting to now as I'm looking at this and more cards have come out. I'm really getting like this King of Pentacles because wow, you have the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Both of those are the two kings that I would associate the most with, like very business-like. So if this is some sort of like a work relationship situation, then these crocodiles are really looking at everything differently now. Oh yeah, they did this because of you, or you know what, like that kind of, oh, somebody's playing favorites, or yeah, it feels like that, really looking at everything differently here. So the Death card, how to move forward in a positive light. That's death and rebirth, right? Like end something to have a new beginning. Clarification for the Death card. The Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. Wow, really scorpionic energy with the Death card and the High Priestess coming out. Like really signifying a rebirth here. This is a very powerful rebirth with the High Priestess. And this is kind of the energy. Like this is a good rebirth. This feels like really not a good place to be. Like look at that swan. Like just think about it. I mean, how easily the crocodile would snap the swan's neck. How it like just be gone like in a gulp. It's almost not even a, but the High Priestess is a very powerful energy. So this death and rebirth gets you into, gets whoever this is, like whoever you are in this storyline here, I want to say it's the person is, it just seems like somebody needs to walk away from something. That both of you are involved in a situation, in a dynamic, in a community setting, in a work setting, whatever it is. And one of you is somehow become more vulnerable than the other. And that one should likely walk. Yeah, because what did I say at the beginning too? What came out with this one at the beginning? This energy here was the one that's been plodding through for a long time. This one's been plodding through for a long time to get to where they are. So yeah, it's kind of hard to ask that one to walk away. I don't know how long the swan is like swimming with the crocodiles. But the swan swimming with the crocodiles is probably not appropriate either. So it may not be suitable, but there's something here. There's something very suitable and something very abundant and very almost powerful energy that is waiting perhaps for the swan. Because I can't see the elephant walking away. The elephant is fine in the crocodiles, in the crocodile pond. So the possible advice, or the possible result if you follow the advice, is strong roots here. So clarification for the Six of Cups. Clarification for the Six of Cups. Oh, look. Is the Knight. The Knight. Or the Cup. Knight of Cups. Trust me, it's the Knight of Cups. If you can't see it or not, I'll put it down in the corner. The Knight of Cups. How late is it? Oh, yes. Late at 5. The sun has never been in this spot before. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get everything done today because I have a walking date with one of the other moms that like I know in the neighborhood. So we're gonna do like social. We're gonna walk 6 feet apart. We're just gonna go for a walk and talk. We used to always meet at the school or drop our kids off in the morning, and then we would kind of walk back in the same direction. We would talk. So you know, sometimes her husband would drop the kids off and sometimes she would, but whenever she did, so we would take the opportunity and do like a little chit chat. So we haven't talked like that in about 3 months. So I wanted to free up tomorrow so I can be available at any time to do my walk and chat, my chat and walk. So yes, that's why I'm in the sun like this. The Knight of Cups though, like the possible result is I want to say like a more love, more connection, more romantic gestures. Anything else with the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups? Ah, that's interesting. Wow. Walk away from something that could be very depletive and go towards a brand new beginning and a romance. I guess that's what it is. What's at the bottom? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords comes in pretty fast. This might be, I'm gonna say like if you have an inkling about this, it's coming in faster than you think it is. It's coming in faster than you think it with the Knight of Swords. Almost like something is coming in really fast to say, you know what? There's a crocodile swimming in the water looking for you. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh wait, do you want? I should give you guys this. I feel bad. Not all the signs got these this week, so some might get jealous. I started with Aquarius and then I just completely forgot about it, to be honest. It's a card from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. So let's get you one. The reading wasn't as elusive as the last two that I did, but it was still, oh, isn't that funny? The choice. I need some water here. Oh my gosh. The choice is my water goes everywhere. Number 62. The choice. What does it say in the book? There is a choice that you need to make. You are aware of it already, or it is coming to your awareness very soon. What did I just say? That's so crazy. Yes, you have, oh wait, very soon. Embrace the unknown and say, yes, you have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive and therefore be able to share much more. If anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as the cleansing of your emotional waters, as they receive so much more inflow from the divine ocean. Let the old layers rise to the surface of your awareness to be washed away. What seems to be so much in the context of your own emotional waters is not so much at all when compared to what the great ocean is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take the old, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new, that you may serve life all the better. Isn't that crazy interesting? You know, we're talking about water, bodies of water, jumping into bigger ponds, crocodiles waiting, and we have all this discussion here about the ocean. And also your perception, too, kind of in a way your perception of what is in it. Maybe you never saw the crocodiles before. This oracle brings you guidance. It is safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, that is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. Do this now. It's your time to step up. Make your life easier on yourself and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now. The divine is calling you to play. And then there's like a little poemy thing. Our lives are measured in choices we have made along the path we call living. Each compass point a possibility, each step an opportunity. Seemingly random, each decision moves us inexorably in a direction both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing, or the surrender of letting all unfold, leads us to the place we started from when we made that first choice to be here again. Oh, there you go. I gotta tell you, I didn't even take any of that last part in. I think I'm losing my voice. I'm not gonna be able to chat on my walk. So I'm gonna end it there. Coming together. Oh, that's really nice. Acceptance. Wow, that fell out of there. Coming together in acceptance. Feeling compelled to show that to you. So somebody's got to walk away from something because the crocodiles is going to eat one of you. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go have some of my own dinner. Okay. Thank you, Capricorn. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.